Remember how I said in the last episode, well, hopefully I put these all in order. Remember how I said in the last episode that I kind of copying Steven Universe where they had like songs in each episode? Okay, one, no, they didn't in this one. Two, where the last one was I didn't like it that much. This one I extremely enjoyed. This is the Black-Eyed Girl, or I think that's what it's called. But my freaking lord, this was awesome. I loved this episode. I really did. Also, I love watching Supernatural because it got me a lot. Because I'll bring into that a bit. But okay, so basically, Finn and Jake are at this pizza place, where they make pizza with their butts or jump on it with their butts. If you weren't looking in the background, do it. It's hilarious. They're seeing this pizza place eating pizza late at night while Starchy's radio show is on, where Starchy talks about creepy, scary things. And a Banana Girl calls in saying that, oh my gosh, I was at the laundromat washing things and I saw a creepy black-eyed girl. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, creepy black-eyed girls are ghosts are scary, la la la. Finn's like listening as he's eating pizza. Jake's, which also, mind you, I think it is kind of like awesome when you go to a place and like it's late night, you eat some food and like it's like just like dead. It's actually kind of nice, quiet, calm, and also it's kind of creepy. But Jake's like, phooey, this is all bullcrap. Phooey. I don't believe in this crap. Phooey. But Jake's really getting real scared. He knocks over this table of the pizza, so they get the pizza to go. And as they're walking home, Finn's like, you sure that stuff is phooey, Jake? Because he ends getting scared. Jake hides behind the rock and scares Finn. They're like, oh my god, it's so scary. And they're like, it's so fun. So they keep going. They get to the house and if I remember correctly, they see a blank-eyed girl, which it looks like a regular little girl, long black. It looks like the Adventure Time version, kind of I think the thing from The Ring, except if her face wasn't covered and she has like just a night dress and just big black eyes. So they're like, they run into the house, they close the door. Sorry about that, but they get scared from hearing crackling stuff like that, so they run into the treehouse. Then they hear knocking at the door, like, oh my god, Jake, you're not doing that, right? No, Finn, you're doing that. No, Jake. They open the door and they see a creepy black-eyed girl. They're like, oh my god! Close the door and like, oh my god, that could just be a regular girl. Okay, all right, let's just see what she wants. Opens the door, girl's gone. Okay, they head upstairs. And they look out the window and they see the little girl. Like, no. They turn around and they see the little girl outside the window just looking in with her black eyes. And like, oh my god, let's see. And they run upstairs like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do, Finn? I have an idea. They call Starchy and say, Starchy, how do we deal with this? And they say, well, don't worry, Jake. I do a terrible story. I can't, well, let me see, because he does like a kind of an old radio talk show host, like, aren't she there, Drake? I don't know. I'm going to do a bad Starchy. She there, friend. What you got to do is, because I'm going to give him a southern accent. I'm going to give him my accent. What you got to do is, this little girl probably goes by vampire rules. So as long as you don't invite her into the house, you should be fine. Finn turns around and sees the little girl's right in the house. Like, she invited herself in. Oh, crap. Okay, well, mate. And then Finn and Jake both hide behind the sofa. And Finn goes, what do we do now? Starts like, what about fairy rules? Give them a saucer of cream and they should be fine. Which, mind you, I'm saying this because fairy rules, well, the vampire rules I guess you get from Adventure Time too, but the fairy rules thing I've actually gotten from Supernatural and some other things that they talk about later on. But they're like, okay, Jake, go get him with the cream. And like, oh man, dude, just do it. And, okay, they get him cream, like, here. They hold the cream out to the little girl. He extends his arms out. And I love how the little girl's just like, it just slowly extends her tongue down. And I'm thinking, okay, is she gonna actually lick the milk? No, it goes and wraps around Jake's hand. It's like, ah! He pulls his hand back. And they're like, oh my god. Starchy, that didn't work either. Okay. Try using the clarinet. It goes by, I forgot what rules. I think it's a hate. Hate clarinets. So Jake forms the hands in clarinet and starts playing like crazy. While he does it, the girl's like going like this, and Jake's like, Finn's like, it's working. Then another black-eyed girl comes. Then another one rolls out from underneath the stove, and then another one comes out through the window, and then there's like 5 of them all just dancing in the living room. And I'm like, oh, and like, oh no, this is not good. Like, okay, Starchy, what else can we do? And Jake's like, he says, undead rules. You need the eyes of a morning chicken to scare them off. Jake goes, Finn goes, but our chicken ran away. Okay, they had a chicken apparently. And so Jake then forms into a chicken, and then later on, Jake forms into a chicken, and Jake's like, "Do we need feathers? Cause this seems my chicken's kind of spot." Sorry, and Finn's like, "Oh yeah, dude." And while they're doing this, the little girls are taking pillows from other, and they're pulling feathers out of that. Jake gets angry. He's like, "That's enough. That's enough. Come on. We're going to stop this at the source." And then they bust into the library and go, the secondary source. And while they're going through it and they're reading like boy stuff, girl stuff. And I think this is actually a dirty joke hidden in Adventure Time, because this stuff, butt stuff. I'm like, what? They also have private stuff, but I think butt stuff sounds a little more like, that doesn't really seem like it should be there. But they said butt stuff. And they pull this thing. Also, the ghost girl's chasing after them, or looking in like from the doorway. So they pull out the big supernatural stuff, and behind the book you see Turtle Princess with a black wig on, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's a black girl!" I'm like, "No, that's Turtle Princess. That's a stupid joke." But I get what they're doing, and it's pretty fun. It is stupid but funny. Caramel, but it was caramel. I got another one right here. But so Turtle is like, library's closed, and they say, "So sorry, we have these evil black-eyed girls chasing us. Can you try to find out what this is, what they are?" And like, "Oh yeah, sure." She pulls out her little flip phone, which is shaped like a book, which is cool, and she goes, "Oh, their black-eyed girls are urban legend girls. Started 5 years ago." And Finn's like, "Oh, but Starchy's show started 5 years ago. I know, they must be topas." Which I'm like, I know what a topa is. I watch Supernatural. And Jake said, "What the heck's a topa?" And Finn goes, "Oh, they're these things that if a mass amount of people believe in them, they are formed or created." So in a sense, mass people believe Slenderman appears. If you all want to get a reference. So everyone's like, "Oh, okay. Oh, where'd you learn that?" Starchy's show. So Finn goes, "All right, I got an idea. Just do what I do." And he's like, "Oh, I'm not creepy. This is not creepy. I'm just walking through my not creepy house." And while this is happening, also whenever these girls are on there and two are frightened, Finn and Jake are frightened. You see a black covering around the edges, making it look creepy, and it does look creepy, especially as it slowly crawls in. But when Finn does this, it disappears. It's good. And then you see Jake's getting scared. He's like, "Ah!" He's getting scared. And you see the black slowly creeping in, and the black-eyed girls are starting to surround Jake as they go back to the house. FYI, and Finn's like, "Oh, isn't this great?" And Jake's like, "Ah! Ah!" He starts freaking out as the girls circle him, and he's like, "You know what? Screw it! Do what you want! I'm not being afraid!" And then the creepy girl's like, and they turn around, walk into the living room, and I'm like, "What?" They look at her, and they pull off these contact lenses, which were making their eyes humongous, and it's probably like, "What? You were just regular girl all the time? Well, screw that! Who are your parents? You're going to jail!" And Finn's ready to call the police. Then the little girls pull off their hair. And Jake's like, you're bald. What does it matter? You're still going to jail. Then they grab their heads and turn them 360 degrees until they pop off, showing a stub-like neck. And they're at this point they're all like, what the fudge? They drop the dresses, which shows like weird, skinny star-looking, not star-looking, like kind of like Patrick Star if he was anorexic, also pale and had no face or anything else on him but pale, and wrinkly kind of wrinkly. And then they unzip their skin, and they're these glowing things, and they're all together. I'm like, what the fudge? BMO's there. They're like, what the fudge? And then these glowing things go to the window, open the window, fly out, and then it turns out they're the little things that are on dandelions, and they fly away. Finn and Jake are going, what the fudge? And Finn's like, what were they? And BMO says, beautiful. Ends there. What the freaking fudge was that ending? I was laughing so much on that freaking ending. That was hilarious. That made up entirely for the last episode. That made up entirely for it. Oh my lord. This was hilarious. I thought like they were going to do a horror movie type episode, which, okay, awesome. They have a creepy little girl that appears. But they just don't do it a little funny, which I'm like, okay, that's freaking funny. It's funny they're doing this. And then that effing... Then like it turns out they're just regular... Then it looked like they're just regular girls. I'm like, oh, that's funny. They're just regular girls. And then they... my throat. And then they go even further, showing there's some weird living dandelion fluff. My lord, I'm like, what the fudge am I watching? But it was so dang hilarious. It was too dang hilarious watching like, oh my lord, this is something just totally out of the freaking box and the galaxy. Something something no one would guess. Mind you, it's a twist that no one guesses, but then again, it's Adventure Time. It's supposed to be insane. It's supposed to be stupid yet funny. It's supposed to be just totally off the freaking wall, what the fudge is happening type thing. And I will say right freaking now, that is exactly what happened at the end of this episode. It was totally off the wall. What the fudge just happened? Holy crap moment. I hope they reappear. I hope there's some intricate backstory to them suckers. I hope they're somehow connected to the comets. I hope there's probably some new alien life form that's appearing. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, that was just too dang hilarious. It was just too dang funny. I extremely loved this episode. I extremely did. If only for the ending. Holy balls. I gotta make sure I put spoiler on this episode. Because, holy crud, you will not see that ending coming. But either way, it was extremely fun. I extremely loved it. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. If you want to check out more videos that I've done, please go to the link description below. I don't know if there's another episode going to download or come on today. Like, for some reason, it records like at 9:30 for me. So, I don't know if no one's going to appear. Hopefully, it does. Hopefully, it's as bat crap crazy as that one. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. Please check out all my videos. Extremely fun, and we will see you later.